Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Okay, Zo News fam, brace yourselves. A massive financial maneuver just dropped and it is shaking up the banking world. Is this a strategic retreat or is something much bigger at play? Here are the facts, plain and simple. Bandhan Bank just offloaded a staggering 15.39 crore shares of Yes Bank. And look at this on-screen text, Zo News fam. They sold them for 2150 rupees per share, drastically cutting their stake. That is a huge move. But who bought them? None other than Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation. And as this overlay shows, SMBC's grand plan is to acquire a massive 25% of Yes Bank. They are making big plays across the Indian banking sector. But hold on, because it gets crazier. Remember Yes Bank's massive financial woes in 2020? They were rescued by an SBI-led consortium. And now, as this text confirms, Yes Bank, from crisis to comeback, is happening with massive new profits. It is a huge turnaround story. So, Zo News fam, with Bandhan Bank stepping back and a global giant like SMBC moving in, what does this massive stake acquisition truly mean for the future of Indian banking? Is this the start of a new era? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Okay, Zo fam, get ready for a deep dive. The US Federal Reserve just cut interest rates by 25 basis points. But here's the burning question. Will this spark a massive rally in Indian stock markets, or are Nifty 50 and BSE Sensex stuck in a global financial twilight zone? Look at this data, Zo fam. The US Fed made this move, cutting rates to 4% to 4.25% because indicators screamed slowing economic growth, fewer jobs, and inflation still lingering. As you can see, the text overlay spells it out. US Fed rate cut, 25 basis points. It's a calculated risk, but what does it mean for us? Initially, experts are buzzing. They're saying this rate cut is a net positive for India. Lower US yields make India more attractive for foreign investors, and a softer dollar strengthens the rupee. The text overlay clearly states, India, net positive outlook. But here's the shocking twist. It seems this 25 basis point cut, many say it was already priced in. When you see the text overlay on screen, 25 BPS cut, already priced in, you realize the actual game changers are elsewhere. And this is what nobody is telling you. FIIs pulled out billions, but a stronger rupee and global liquidity could reverse that trend, folks. So, while the Fed's move is a short-term blip, the real long-term game is about India's strong growth story, corporate earnings, and especially that elusive US-India trade deal. That, Zo fam, is the bigger sentiment mover. So, will India finally reclaim its market mojo, or is there another twist waiting around the corner? Alright, moving on to our next story. Okay, you are not going to believe what just unfolded. Picture this. One of the world's most iconic buildings, absolutely drenched in light, celebrating a political leader's milestone birthday. How did this truly unprecedented spectacle come to be? The buzz was deafening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi turned 75, a massive milestone marked by global fanfare. We're talking greetings from world leaders. Look at this. Even President Putin, as you see on screen, sent heartfelt wishes, calling his contribution to bilateral ties enormous. But it wasn't just about the glitz. The birthday was a launchpad for major initiatives. Look at this overlay. PM MITRA Park inaugurated, alongside new health campaigns. And the implications are just mind-blowing. He appealed to all of India, 1.4 billion people, to buy made-in-India goods. And then things got intense. Addressing a rally, PM Modi took a sharp jab at a rival nation. You see this overlay here. New India fears no nuclear threats. But here's the wild part. He boldly declared, Gar main Guz ki Marta Hai, a direct warning about India's strong stance against terrorism. From global felicitations to strong national pronouncements and new welfare programs, this birthday was more than just a celebration. It was a clear statement of intent, both domestically and on the world stage. What would you do in this situation? Where do you think India goes from here? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. India's fintech world just got a $200 million earthquake. Amazon swoops in with its biggest acquisition yet, but the real story is far crazier than you think. Did Amazon just buy a future gold mine or a financial ticking time bomb? Okay, ZoFam, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. Amazon just made its biggest acquisition in India, snapping up digital lender Axio. But here's the twist. Look at this on-screen text. AXIO's strange valuation drop, below initial investment. Axio's valuation actually plummeted from $350 million to below what it originally raised from investors. What's going on? This acquisition isn't just about growth, it's about survival. The Indian buy now pay later market, it's been a total roller coaster, and the experts are completely split on its future. Look here at the timeline. RBI's BNPL crackdown, ZSTMONY collapses. The Reserve Bank of India stepped in with brutal regulations, forcing major players like Zest Money to shut down. Remember Zest Money? Gone. So why Axio? While others crashed and burned, Axio survived. Their secret? A regulation-first approach, playing by the rules when everyone else was in the Wild West. Amazon Vice President Mahendra Narikar says it was about aligning with core values. And the proof is right here. See, AXIO's financial resilience, 87% loss reduction. They drastically cut losses, making them a strategic, low-risk partner for Amazon's massive fintech ambitions. This isn't just a purchase. It's Amazon's master plan to dominate India's next generation of digital spenders, especially the 377 million strong Gen Z who prefer digital finance. They missed out on UPI, but with Axio, they're targeting a huge untapped credit market. Is Amazon about to unlock the future of Indian finance, or is this a gamble that could backfire spectacularly? Drop your theories in the comments below. And now for something on a lighter note. Okay, Zo crew, you are not going to believe what's exploding in higher education right now. A brand new global business school, just founded, is already raising millions. Is this the future, or is it too good to be true? Alright, Zo crew, let's unpack this. We're talking about Pratham Middle's Tedder College of Business, and look at this on your screen. Global Business School, $20 million funding goal. They're barely a year old, founded in 2024, and already aiming for a massive $20 million in their very first external funding round. Now, this isn't your grandma's business school. Tedder is positioning itself as a place where students actually build companies, and here's the wild part. They do it across 7 different countries. Check out the overlay here. 7 countries, real companies. This is learning by doing on a global scale. And the implications are just mind-blowing. This isn't just theory, Zo crew. They even launched a Tedder under 20 fund with $10 million to back student entrepreneurs. Look at this. Student fund, $10 million. This shows serious commitment to nurturing new ventures in AI, sustainability, and more. It's clear the traditional education model is evolving. With institutions like IIT Bombay and BITS Pilani also ramping up their startup support, this entrepreneurial wave is undeniable. Is this the new gold standard for higher education? Okay, up next. You guys are not going to believe this. Okay, you are not going to believe what just happened. Gold prices have absolutely detonated, soaring to an unheard-of record right before India's biggest festive season. Is this a golden opportunity or a financial earthquake in disguise? We're talking 1.10 lakh rupees per 10 grams, a new all-time high. And when you look at the screen with GST, consumers are actually paying over 1.13 lakh for that same quantity. But here's the shocking twist. Jewelers are revealing a massive shift in how people are buying. This festive season, a staggering 45% of sales are expected to be from exchanging old gold for new designs. Look at this figure. It's almost double last year's numbers. So, while the sheer volume of gold sold might shrink by up to 15%, the total value is projected to skyrocket by up to 30% because of these crazy price hikes. And the data tells a very different story. It's solidifying gold's place as a global investment powerhouse. Globally, gold is already hitting $3,670 per troy ounce, and experts are now eyeing the $4,000 mark. So, with prices defying gravity, is this the smart play for investors, or is the market about to see a wild correction? And just when you thought the day couldn't get any stranger. Okay, crew, buckle up. The World Athletics Championships in Tokyo just threw us a curveball. Neeraj Chopra, the golden boy, defending his title. But look at the lineup of titans he's facing. Chopra, the defending champ, wasted no time. First throw, 84.85 meters, and just like that, he automatically qualified. And the proof is right here. The automatic qualification bar was 84.5 m. But here's the wild part. Arshad Nadeem, the Olympic gold medalist, struggled. 2 poor throws, crew. But then a massive comeback on his last attempt, 85.28 m, cementing his spot in the final. Look at the numbers. Meanwhile, Peters threw 89.53 m and Weber 87.21 m. Talk about intense. And India isn't just stopping at Chopra. Sachin Yadav, with a fantastic 83.67 meters, secured his spot among the top 12. This is massive for India. And look at this list, crew, these are your finalists ready for Thursday. So the stage is set. Chopra versus Nadeem, Peters, Weber, and a whole host of champions. This is going to be an epic final. What do you think happens next? Drop your predictions below. Now, for a look at what's happening in the world of finance. Okay, are you ready for this? What if I told you a top army chief ordered his officers to attend terrorist funerals? A new confession just dropped, and it's a total game changer. That's right, GM Commander Ilyas Kashmiri dropped the bombshell in a leaked video. He revealed Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir ordered top officers to attend funerals of terrorists killed in India's Operation Sindoor. And the proof is right here. He even confirmed Masood Azhar's role in the 26/11 Mumbai attacks, operating from Balakot. But hold on, because it gets crazier. Lashkar-e-Taiba's deputy chief, Saifullah Kasri, just surfaced with his own chilling warnings. Kasri warned India of massive retaliation, threatening to seize dams and territory. And get this, he revealed Pakistan's government and army are funding their terror organization to rebuild its HQ in Murid, destroyed during Operation Sindoor. But the official narrative just doesn't add up. Remember Pakistan's vehement denials. They denied army presence at funerals, denied GM camps in Bahawalpur. But these confessions directly implicate them. Is this the new normal? What's the real endgame here? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.